Hello guys, good morning, good morning. Naririnig ba ako?
Yes, coach.
Yes
Okay.
po.
Yan, ayos, ayos.
Yes po.
Okay, so ganito nang gagawin natin para lahat makapakinig ng maayos. If you have question, kindly write it down siguro on a piece of paper or kung saan nyo man siya ilagay, i-save. Ipalagay nyo sa sarili ninyong parking lot para later on we can discuss about that. I will have some pauses about the topics para hindi tayo maubusan ng oras kasi the session will last for 9 hours, combination of the two topics. So hopefully we can finish Amazon without the feeling na nagmamadali tayo. So we will have this entire day is a compilation of everything that I have learned in Amazon when I started managing different campaigns or different stores or store management. Okay, so kapag ready na tayo, siguro I think we are ready na. It's 9:11 na rin naman. So if you are late, siguro I highly recommend na sa recording ka na lang magsimula. Okay, or panoorin mo siya doon sa recording. Okay. So, let's start. Wala daw siyang naririnig. Lahat ba kayo may naririnig?
Yes, coach.
Jomari. Si Jomari.
Yes po.
Naririnig po.
Okay,
Naririnig po.
Yes.
So, I think ang may problema naman
Yes, coach.
is si Jomari. Okay. All right. Admit na natin yung iba. Okay. So, kita yung aking screen?
Yes, coach.
Naririnig po.
Okay, good. So, I would like to introduce ang una nating topic is going to be Amazon General VA. Okay? So, ito yung role na hindi product research. Pero, tuturuan ko kayo ng isang type ng product research. Okay? Tuturuan ko kayo ng isang type ng product research na, what do you call this? Hindi ko pa na-discuss doon sa dalawang nauna kong video doon sa YouTube. So, ang tawag doon is Alibaba Product Research. So later on, i-discuss ko siya. I just want to make sure that everybody in this room is already listening. Teka lang ha. Kasi baka may mga pumapasok, hindi po sila ma-accommodate. So later na lang sila. Sa recording na lang sila. Okay. So Amazon General VA. Amazon website. Let's start with Amazon website important elements. All right. So, ganito siya. Sino hindi pa dito nakakaalam ng Amazon.com? Lahat ba alam ang Amazon.com?
Yes, coach. Alam po.
Okay, good. All right. So, Amazon.com is a platform. Okay. Ang number one platform at the moment for e-commerce. Okay. Ang may-ari nito si Jeff Bezos. And si Jeff Bezos currently isa sa mga pinakamayamang tao here dito sa ating mundo. Okay? And Amazon.com means Amazon US. Okay? Kasi meron tayong Amazon JS. Ba't ganun? Meron pa rin naka-unmute. Guys, for the sake of the recording, kindly mute yourselves. Thank you. Yan. Be aware, okay? Kindly be aware, I'm still hearing some recording. Yan, dito tayo babagal. Okay. Kindly provide it. Okay, so kindly be aware. Just one moment. Okay, yan tayo. Yan na naman tayo. Babagal na naman tayo because of those people who cannot unmute. They cannot mute themselves. Okay, going back. So, admit. Amazon.com is Amazon US. Meron tayong tinatawag na Amazon.uk. Okay. Meron tayong tinatawag na Amazon DE, which is Germany, Amazon SG, Amazon AU, Amazon JP, Amazon IN, walang Amazon Philippines. Currently, Amazon.com is Amazon US. Okay? So tandaan niyo yan. Ayan yung mga marketplace ng Amazon. Hindi naman ito masyadong importante but you need to be aware para alam ninyo yung mga marketplace. May mga late tayong pumapasok. Okay. Now, tandaan niyo, halimbawa kayo ay nasa Amazon US. You are working on a US campaign. You are working on an Amazon.com client. Okay? Kailangan ninyo ang inyong zip code. It needs your zip code. Kailangan naka-marketplace zip code sila doon sa inyong location. Location ng business ng inyong client. So for example, if you are in the US, you can use any zip code in the US. All right? You can use any zip code in the US. All right? So, kapag kayo naman ay nasa UK, you have to make sure that you use zip code in the UK. Okay? Kung ano ang marketplace, yun dapat ang nakalagay na zip code dito sa part na ito. Okay? You just have to change the business zip code. Okay. Now, these are the categories. So kung pupunta tayo sa website, let's go to the website. Okay. So by default, kung ano ang current location mo, okay, ayun ang lalabas dito sa inyong address. Okay? So you have to make sure na naka-change yan into your client's marketplace. 90210, pwede na rin 90210, which is Beverly Hills zip code. Yan. Kailangan naka-change yan doon sa marketplace ng inyong client. Kasi para lumabas lahat ng items in that particular marketplace. Kasi kapag ikaw ay nasa Pilipinas at hindi mo siya pinalitan, ang mangyayari is limited yung mga products na lalabas. Okay? Kasi hindi naman lahat ng items on that particular marketplace is available for international shipping. Okay? Okay pa ba tayo doon?
Yes, Coach.
Okay, good. Now for categories, ayan. So categories, you can find the categories here. Very common sense lang yan. Again, hindi ito masyado kailangan tandaan. Okay? Basta alam nyo lang kung saan makikita yung mga categories. Okay. Next. Okay. So, ito ang tinatawag na search bar. Okay? Alam nyo ang search bar? Alam nyo ba siya?
Yes, Coach.
Ito naman.
Yes, Coach, yes.
Very good, very good. Ang search bar nito ay iba sa search bar ng Google. Okay, bakit? It is limited, okay, into the Amazon platform. Okay? Limited lang siya sa Amazon platform. Okay, ibig sabihin, itong search engine dito, okay, ang search engine na to is designed only if someone is looking for a product. Unlike sa Google, you can find product, you can find instructions, you can find a lot of things in Google. And unlike here in, what do you call this? Here in Amazon, okay? In Amazon, it is only designed, to find a product. Okay? Now, if you enter a keyword, okay, this one, you have entered the keyword, lalabas ang tinatawag nating mga search results. Okay? Some certain keywords can give you a result with a maximum of 7 pages lang. Okay, so for example, tong dog toys, 7 pages lang yung lalabas. Yung pinaka-relevant at pinaka, related doon sa keyword, yung top 7 pages lang ang lalabas dito. So ang iyong SEO or ang iyong search engine optimization ay magandang pagkagawa. Okay? Possible na lumabas ang iyong item sa the first 7 page of this particular keyword. Okay, mamaya tayo darating dyan. I just want to introduce you the website. Now, whenever tayo ay naghahanap sa Amazon, lalabas ang mga related filters based sa item na ating hinahanap. So tayo halimbawa ay naghahanap ng washing machine, okay? Makikita ninyo yung brand ng washing machine dito, yung mga pricing ng washing machine, yung mga range of pricing, yung mga supplier or material ng washing machine. It will depend on the element of the item or the composition of those item na lumabas sa search bar. Alright? So, naintindihan ba yung part na ito?
Yes, coach.
Okay, good. Kasi I want to make sure before we move to another slide, ay naiintindihan yung process. Kasi mamaya, malulunod na tayo. Okay? So for now, these are the basics. Again, kindly unmute after speaking. Okay po? Pa-unmute na lang. Pa-mute na lang pala. Yan. Now, going to the next page, ito ang tinatawag na product image or the primary, or we call it the main image. Yung main image natin, it requires a minimum size of 1,000 pixels. Okay, 1,000 pixels. It is mandatory for the first or the main photo to have a white background. And the message of the photo should be very, very clear. Ano yung message? Halimbawa, ikaw ay nagtitinda ng isang baso na may straw. Doon sa picture mo, wala yung straw. Or pwede ka naman nagtitinda ka ng baso, tapos doon sa picture mo, may straw. Okay? Pero ang tinitinda mo lang talaga is yung baso. Okay? If that's the case, it might be your listing tag as a misleading image. Baka kasi mamaya gusto nilang bilhin yung iyong baso or binibili nila yung cup mo kasi they were thinking nakasama yung straw. And for example, this photo, since alam naman in the United States na bawal bumili ng aso sa Amazon, so that's why this photo is kindly valid. So iniisip na wag niyo nang isipin na kasama yung aso. Okay? So again, for this particular item, okay, they are selling a dog toy. Okay? This is a dog toy. All right? Now, may question ba tayo when it comes to the images?
Wala na, coach.
Okay.
None,
For
coach, none.
For the other images, okay, pwede nang iba-iba. Okay? Pwede nang may color, may video, hindi na siya importante kung naka-white background. Basta yung pinaka-primary photo natin, dapat nakaputi. Alright? Now, anong napansin ninyo for the next item is the product name. Ano napansin ninyo sa product name?
Mataas.
Mahaba, coach.
Mahaba. Okay?
Mahaba.
Right. Mahaba siya. On the product name, you have a maximum of 200 characters. Okay? You can enter 200 characters. Now, ano yung purpose? Bakit mahaba?
PPC.
PPC? Pwede.
Parang ano, coach, keywords?
Keywords? What we call that? Ang tawag natin doon? Ang tawag natin doon? Ang tawag natin doon is SEO. Okay? Search Engine Optimization. Now, the keywords here, tama yung nagsabi ng isa kanina, na these are the keywords. Do you have any idea paano na-generate tong mga keywords na to?
May tools yan, sir.
May tool po, sir.
Alright, may tool. Do you have any idea what is the name of the tool?
Helium po ba?
Jungle Scout, sir, alam ko pwede rin.
Pwedeng Jungle Scout, pwedeng Helium 10. That's correct. So those two are the most powerful tool when it comes to keyword searching. Sila yung dalawang pinakasikat. Not limited to Jungle Scout and Helium 10. So most of the clients will ask you, or kapag wala pa silang mga tool, they will ask you, ano ba yung mas maganda sa dalawa? What I always recommend is Helium 10. It's cheaper, and also there are also other tools inside Helium 10. Jungle Scout is also good. Pero para lang talaga yon sa mga may pera kasi medyo mahal ang subscription sa Jungle Scout. But if your client would like to have both, wala na rin naman problema doon. Okay, so I will do a simple keyword research. Okay, so pupunta ako sa Helium 10. Okay, Helium 10 is a paid subscription tool. Your client needs to pay for this subscription. Hindi ninyo kailangan bumili ng tool. Again, you don't have to buy a tool if you are applying for Amazon Store Manager. Okay, now this is Helium 10. Okay, this is Helium 10 at pag pumunta kayo sa tools, makikita ninyo ang sangkatutak na mga tools ni Helium 10. Now, ano ba yung gagamitin natin for the keyword research? We're going to use Magnet. We can also use Cerebro, but for this example, we are going to use Magnet. Now, ano ba yung binibenta natin kanina?
Dog toy.
Dog toys.
Dog
Right.
toy.
We are selling dog toy. Okay, so search natin siya. Okay, so yan, there you go. So ito yung result ng keyword na dog toy. Ito ang mga related key phrase or keyword phrase na related sa dog toys. Yan. Now, may mga late tayo, mga late joiner pa rin. Now, if you can see here, okay, if you can see here, makikita ninyo, meron tinatawag na search volume. The search volume is the number of times this particular word na na-search ng iba't ibang Amazon user. For this example, the word ball, it was searched for the past 30 days, 19,772 times ng iba't ibang Amazon users o mga customer yan. So ito yan. As you can see, for the word pets, dog toys, related siya dito sa word na dog toys. So we are going to include that on our keyword. So 158,443 times na siya na search for the past 30 days. So ano ba gagawin ko? Ang gagawin ko as a keyword researcher, i-export ko yung data. Okay? So once na-export ko na yung data, kukunin ko lang yung mga word, okay? Kukunin ko lang yung mga word na relevant sa ititinda ko. Kasi kung ako ay nagtitinda ng, hanap tayo ng hindi relevant. Etong the word na ball, hindi naman ako nagtitinda ng ball. Okay, ang tinitinda ko is parang bone shape na dog toy. So I will not use this word even na mataas yung kanyang search volume. The word itself is not relevant to the word dog toys na bone. Or ito halimbawa, chew, dog, chew, bone. 1,352. Relevant man siya pero napakababa naman ang kanyang search volume. So I will not use this word as well. So ano yung mga gagamitin kong word? Pwede ko bang gamitin yung word na pets dun sa aking listing? Ano?
Yes po.
Yes
Pwede.
po. Yes.
Oo, relevant siya kasi para naman talaga yun sa inyong mga pets. Okay? Can I use the word squeaky?
Yes, coach, I think.
No.
Mababa masyado kanyang search volume. So I will not use the word squeaky. Okay? Hanap pa tayo ng iba. Alang ha. Hanap pa tayo ng iba. Dog bone. 18,000.
Yes.
Yes, pwede.
Yes po.
possible. Yan. So those are the keywords that I will be using. Ano man gagawin ko? i-compile ko yung mga keywords na matataas ang search volume. Ilalagay ko sa isang separated Excel sheet. Okay? Ilalagay ko sa isang separated Excel sheet. Ngayon, kanino ko siya ibibigay? Right after na ako makakuha ng mga relevant keywords for my product title and also for my description.
Sa
Kani-
product lister, coach?
Sa product lister na agad? Hindi pa. Okay? So ang gagawin natin is kung ang inyong client, ganito kasi sitwasyon niyan. Kung ang inyong client ay mayaman. Ay, ito na yung mayayaman. Kung ang inyong client ay mayaman, marami yang employee. Okay? So ikaw ay keyword researcher. You are a keyword researcher. Na-gather mo na ang lahat ng mga keywords. Kasi ang keywords na yon can be used sa PPC. PPC is another topic. Okay? But hindi natin siya i-discuss ngayon. And those keywords will be handed over sa isang content writer. Meron bang content writer sa inyo ngayon? Wala? Walang content writer sa inyo? Okay. So kung walang content writer sa inyo, ano ginagawa nila? Yung mga keywords na i-hand over ninyo. Okay? Yung mga keywords na i-hand over ninyo sa mga content writer, they will come up with a title and a description using those words. So sila yung talagang magagaling mag-compose ng mga title, magagaling mag-compose ng description. While ito yung gawan mo to ng praise, gawan mo to ng sentence, gawan mo to ng description using this relevant keyword. So doon gagana yung brains ng ating mga content writer. At yun yung nakikita na ninyo sa mga description. Okay? So paano naman kapag ang client ay mahirap? Pag ang client ay mahirap, okay, ikaw na yung keyword researcher, okay, ikaw na rin ang content writer. Okay? So, may ganong sitwasyon. So, ikaw na yung nag-keyword research, ikaw na rin ang content writer. So, again, kung hindi ka naman magaling maggawa ng mga content, there are plenty of ways to create your own product description. Okay? So, again, hindi naman masyadong importante pa yan at the moment. So, na yun. Nawala yung mag-join. Okay. Next. Balik tayo sa slide. Now, after the product name, again, the product name and the product description, same lang yung process. Okay? Ng pagkuha ng mga keywords. So, kung ano yung mga keywords na sa palagi mo hindi niya kasya dito sa inyong product name, you can include those other keywords on your product description or on your product bullets. Mamaya yung product bullets i-introduce ko sa inyo yan. Basta as much as possible, the words mentioned here, as much as possible, hindi na sana siya maulit sa description. Sayang kasi. Okay? Sayang yung character. You could have used more relevant keyword phrases na pwede nating ilagay doon sa product description at pwede natin ilagay sa product bullets. Okay. Now, these are the variation. Alam ba ninyo kung ano ang variation?
Hindi kulay, coach. Laki.
Yes, coach.
Right. So, possible na ito ay kulay, laki, pretty much with a small modification lang, but pretty much it's the same item. Yun ang tinatawag natin ng mga variation. Okay? So, pwede siyang ibang kulay, pwedeng ibang size, pwedeng iba lang ng kaunti yung design. Yun. Di masyadong importante itong variation at the moment. Now, meron tayong isa sa mga pinaka-importante na role ng isang store manager. Ano yun? Nandito siya. Winning the buy box prize. Now, ang inyong client, okay, they would love to get a lot of sale. Now, of course, they really want to win the buy box. Ano ba yung buy box na yan? Bakit ito tinawag na winning buy box prize? Now, as you can see, okay, this section, okay, this particular section is what we call the buy box. May idea ba kayo bakit natin siyang tinawag na buy box?
Meron pong
Ano,
like
boss?
button.
Mhm.
Dahil sa word na buy.
Tama yon. Okay, that's correct. This is a box. Tandaan nyo ha, may mga pumapasok pa rin late. This is a box, right? This is a box where you can see the buy button. Okay? Yon ang dahilan bakit siya tinawag na buy box. Okay? This particular section is what we call the buy box. Dahil merong buy button. And this price is the winning or the current winning buy box price. Okay, kung ano yung nakikita niyo yung pinakamalaki na number here, and here, those are the winning buy box price. Okay, nakikita ba yung cursor ng mouse ko?
Yes, coach.
Okay, good. Kasi baka hindi nyo nakikita yung mga tinuturo ko eh. Yan, so $14.85 for this particular example. Now, alam nyo ba na sa Amazon walang listing na magkakapareho? Okay, para magkaroon kayo ng mas better understanding, ipapakita ko muna kung paano ang itsura ng e-commerce dito sa Pilipinas. Punta tayo sa inyong paboritong website, Shopee. So, sino mahilig mag-Shopee dito? Nako, ayaw pa umamin. Maraming pera.
Me po.
Ayan, very good. Now, as you can see here, sa Selena Home Textile, yung picture na ito, similar sa photo na ito. And then photo na ito, similar sa photo na ito. Napatay ng magkakamuka. Okay, ito pa yung pangatlo. Pareho rin ito. Pretty much, you can see, ito pa, apat. Sa Amazon, makikita mo lang ang same item maximum of twice. Bakit twice? Yung isa, sponsored. If you are paying for sponsored listing, mag-a-appear yon sa first page. Okay? If you are paying for sponsored listing, mag-a-appear yan sa front page. Also, at the same time, if you are also have a listing na maganda ang organic niya, it will show up on the first page. Ibig sabihin ng organic, you're not paying, okay, for the listing or you're not paying for the keywords para mag-show up siya sa first page ng inyong Amazon search or Amazon what do you call this? Product search dun sa inyong amazon.com. Okay? So, papakita ko sa inyo ang example is punta sa Amazon. Back massager. So, mapapansin niyo kung titingnan niyo sila mabuti. Okay. Kung titingnan niyo, this one is sponsored. Teka lang, may lumalabas kasi. Yan. Ano ka ba ito itataas? Yan. As you can see, makikita niyo. Kita niyo tong word na to?
Yes,
Yes, coach.
coach.
This is what we call sponsored. Ibig sabihin, this particular listing is paying for this keyword. Again, sa Amazon kasi, ang tawag dito is PPC. Okay, ang Amazon kasi, you are not paying for the listing para mag-appear siya sa sponsor. Okay, para mag-appear siya dito sa sponsored ads. You are paying for this particular keyword. Halimbawa, back massager, for PPC, you have to pay for this particular keyword. Kung ikaw ang highest bidder, okay, for example, $3 ang keyword na to for every person na magsa-search ng word na back massager, okay, at ay kinilik ko to, okay, I will be charged. Halimbawa, binabayaran ko dito because I'm the highest bid, let's say $3. I'm paying for the word back massager $3 per people or per person, okay? Na magkiklik nito, okay, ma-charge yung nagbabayad ng PPC ng $3. So, para makatipid siya, hindi natin yan bubuksan. Okay, so ito yung kanyang organic. Actually, kahit hindi na niya ito i-ads, kahit hindi na siya magbayad ng keyword na back massager, is mag-a-appear pa rin yung kanyang listing sa first page. This is the first page. Kasi maganda na yung kanyang organic. Kasi isa siya sa pinakauna, tingnan niyo ha. When sponsored to, sponsored, sponsored, sponsored. Ang lalabas, yun na yung pinakauna na hindi sponsored. Ibig sabihin, yung organic search niya, sobrang maganda na. Now, going back, katulad ng sinasabi ko sa inyo, maximum of twice lang natin makikita yung similar item. As you can see, kung titingnan ninyo itong mga parang barrel, massage gun, okay? Mukha silang magkakapareho, pero if you're going to look at it, hindi talaga sila magkapareho. To Zone Gym, Balano, okay? Tapos ito walang pangalan. Ngayon, does it mean ba dahil walang magkakapareho na listing sa Amazon, does it mean ba na isa lang yung pwedeng mag-sell or magtinda ng isang item na unique?
No, coach.
No, sir. No, coach.
Okay. Right. Nasaan yung ibang seller?
Dun sa may buy
Under.
box, coach. Under ng buy box.
Okay. So, kiklik tayo ng isa. Okay. Itong particular item na to, makikita natin ang other seller, okay, sa baba. Yan. These are the other seller, or this particular other seller, ang pangalan nito is Forest Hill. So, sino ang currently winner ng buy box for this particular listing? Si Med Cursor. Okay? Yan yung pangalan ng seller who's currently winning the buy box for this particular item. At ang other seller is Forest Hill. Okay? Makikita niyo yung other seller, okay, dito sa ilalim ng buy box. You can also add it here. Ano ang advantage ng isang seller na nasa buy box?
Mas madaling makikita yung ano.
Sa kanya madalas yung coach, yung benta.
Tama, sa kanya madalas ang benta, siya laging madaling makikita. Anong dahilan?
May buy button na.
Correct.
Yung buy now, buy now.
Right. Kasi yung other sellers doesn't have the buy button. Ang meron lang sa other seller ay add to cart. So more or less, if you are currently the buy box winner, okay? If you're currently the buy box winner, you have the buy now button or the buy button. Instead na i-add ka pa nila sa cart kapag gusto ka na nilang bilhin talaga yung item mo, gusto na talaga nilang bilhin, they can proceed with buying the item. Now, what's the tendency na bibili ako dito sa ilalim?
Price?
Price and feedback. Okay? Now, price and feedback, yun ang mga tendency. Kasi it doesn't mean na nandito ka sa buy box price, ikaw na yung lowest price. Sometimes kasi, yung other seller, lalo na yung mga baguhan na seller, for this particular listing, sometimes mas mababa ang kanilang mga pricing. So, yun yung mga tendency. Okay? Those are the tendency na ako ay bibili dito sa other seller. Halimbawa, kung ang laki naman ng diferensya, like say mga $5, I will buy dito sa other seller. Pero here, as you can see naman, $45.99 siya, and this one is also $45.99 yung aking kalaban. Ang tendency ko talaga is dito na ako bibili sa taas. First of all, ang dami na niyang positive ratings. Okay, 47,180 ratings. Ayan. Okay? So, okay na tayo dyan. So, buy box. Now, next question is, paano tayo mapupunta sa buy box as a seller? Because this buy box, hindi naman mananatili, okay, pasensya na may dog ako, but dito sa buy box, hindi naman mananatili na si Med Cursor ang nasa buy box. Okay? Now, how we can what do you call this, be on the buy box? If, for example, I would love to sell this particular item, the same item, Pero syempre, there's a tendency na hindi ako yung winner ng buy box at hindi ako magiging mabenta. Mapupunta lang ako sa ilalim at hindi ako mabibili. Paano ako ngayon aangat? Paano ako mapupunta sa buy box?
Higher inventory po tsaka lower price.
High inventory, lower price. What else?
CC.
Maintain positive feedback.
Maintain positive feedback. What else?
Sponsorship.
Yan. So, ito ay take note ninyo ito. Ito sa mga isa sa mga pinaka-importante. Okay, first, okay, you need to be under a competitive price. Ibig sabihin ng competitive price, lowest price ba? Hindi. Ibig sabihin ng competitive price, kasi ganito yan. This listing is originally listed by one seller. Isa lang ang seller na nag-list nito at the very beginning. Wala pang itong other seller. Ang tawag doon is the original product lister. Siya yung original na nag-listing ng item na ito. Now, anong tawag doon sa pangalawa? Halimbawa, gusto ko rin itinda ito. I don't have to create another listing. Instead, what I have to do is to do piggyback listing. Ibig sabihin, I will use your listing so I can sell the same item. Nagets ba yun? Pamay tuturo ko yung process ng create a new listing and piggyback listing. But ganun yon. Ang unang nag-list nito is the original lister. Now, yung pangalawa, pangatlo, pang-apat, pang-lima, pang-anim, hanggang kahit gaano pa karami yan. Basta you are selling at ikaw yung pangalawa hanggang sa pinakamaraming seller. Okay? You are the piggyback lister as long that you are selling the same product. Okay, may joiner na naman, na late. Yan. Now, going back. Okay? Ano ang mga ways para tayo ay maging buy box winner? First, we need to be under a competitive price. Now, kung ano yung nilagay na presyo doon ni original lister nung very beginning at naging mabenta siya under that price. Okay, halimbawa ako, original lister ako. Nilagay ko yung presyo namin na 45.99 at for some time, naging mabenta yan. Okay, naging mabenta. So what I will do, I will use a calculator to check for the competitive price. Nasaan na yun? Calculator. So magkano yung presyo doon?
45.9.
45.99. Tama?
Yes po.
Okay. So 45.99, the buy box price plus 2% is equals to 46.90. Okay? Yung buy box price plus 2%, okay? That is the competitive price. So kapag ang pricing ng iyong kalaban is 46.9 pababa, those are your competition. Competitive pricing yon. Kahit na mas mataas sa'yo sila, hanggat hindi sila lumalagpas ng 46.90, those are competitive pricing. So magbukas pa tayo ng isa pang example. Hanap tayo ng medyo marami-rami. Ito, halimbawa ito. So merong tong other seller. Ayan. Magkano yung buy box price?
30.99.
30.99. So kukumputin natin yan. 30.99 plus 2%. Yung 2% is what we call the buy box competitive range. Ayan. So 31.6. So ilan ang kalaban ko dito? Buksan ko yung aking mga competitor. May nagtitinda ng 39, 42, 42. May kalaban ba ako?
Wala po.
Wala akong kalaban. Nagets?
Yes, coach.
Yes, coach.
So more
Okay,
or less,
noted, coach.
ako na yung magiging winner ng buy box. Correct? Yan. Isa yon sa mga criteria. Next criteria, the shipping speed. Okay? Kailangan isa ka sa mga pinakamabilis mag-fulfill, the fulfillment speed. Okay? Paano kung ikaw ay FBM versus FBA? So mamaya i-discuss natin yung dalawang yan. Okay. Pero ang isipin na lang muna ninyo is the shipping speed. Kapag kayo ay mabilis mag-shipping, kayo ay mabilis magpadala ng inyong item, okay, there's a tendency na kayo ay manalo sa buy box. Pero kapag kayo ay FBA seller, hindi naman ninyo yun makokontrol kasi ang inyong items ay nasa fulfillment center ni Amazon. Ang kontrolado lang ninyo kapag kayo ay FBM kasi nasa inyo ang stocks. Kayo yung nagkikip, kayo yung nagpapack, kayo yung nagpapadala. Mamaya i-discuss natin more of that. But for now, criteria muna tayo for the buy box. Next criteria, kailangan hindi ka ma-out of stock. Siyempre, how can you sell your items if you are out of stock? Technically, you will be eliminated from the buyback list. Okay, kapag ikaw ay out of stock. Next, you need to have 4 to 5 star rating. Okay, 4 to 5 star rating. So this is the star rating. Okay, now, ang daming rating nito, 20,655. Matatalo ko pa ba yan?
Hindi.
Yes, coach.
Paano ko siya tatalunin?
Pwede, coach.
Paano ko
Yung ano, coach, feedback ng customer. Oh, positive feedback.
Okay. So matatalo ko siya on an average basis, hindi sa count basis. On an average basis. Kahit isa lang ang aking feedback, pero 5 naman yun. Okay? 5. Kung buo tong star na to, 4.4 lang yung average niya. Kaya ko ba siya talunin?
Yes, coach.
Yes,
Yes. It
Yes
gives
po.
you an equal opportunity if you are a new seller. Okay? Kasi, paano kung gusto ko itinda tong same item na to? Amazon would like you to give a chance, okay, to be on the buy box as a new seller. Nagets ba yan?
Yes,
Kasi,
coach.
pag meron kang na-receive na pangalawa, halimbawa, 5 ka ngayon, may nag-survey sa'yo ng 1, durog ka kaagad. Di ba? So, malaki rin naman ang tendency kung konti lang ang iyong feedback na mawala ka rin agad sa buy box. Kasi nga, ikaw ay nasa konti pa lang ang iyong average. Unlike this one, okay, 66% ang nag-score sa kanya ng 5 star. So kahit may mag-feedback sa kanya ng negative 2 or 1, hindi siya agad bababa. Yun yung advantage ng yung isang seller na maraming store rating. Okay? Kasi nga mas yung averaging niya mas hindi ganoon kabilis gumalaw kahit ikaw ay may 2 or 1. Unlike na konti lang yung star rating, okay, kapag ikaw ay naka-receive ng 5, isang 5 kagad 'yon. Pero kapag ikaw ay naka-receive ng 2, durog ka kaagad. Nagets?
Yes, coach.
But still giving you an equal opportunity to win the buy box. Okay? So next criteria, you need to follow or you have to maintain, okay? You need to maintain the store health. Okay? Store health or store performance. So mamaya papakita ko sa inyo yung store performance. Okay? The most important is the customer service SLA. Okay? Alam niyo ba yung customer service SLA? Okay.
Coach.
Service level agreement. Okay? Service level agreement, okay, for customer service, for any message coming from your customers, you need to respond within 24 hours. Every 24 hours, there's a countdown, or every message, there is a countdown for 24 hours. you need to respond to those messages. Okay? Again, if you are FBA or FBM, there's still a tendency that you will still receive messages. Okay? Hindi porket FBA ka, hindi ka na makaka-receive ng messages. You will still receive messages. Kasi kapag FBA, okay, ibig sabihin ng FBA is fulfilled by Amazon. Okay? Ibig sabihin nun, ang nagko-customer service si Amazon. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun dahil na nagko-customer service si Amazon, wala ka nang marireceive na message coming from your customer. Okay? Again, those are the buy box criterias. Okay? Hindi natin alam kung ano doon ang pinakamabigat. Amazon never disclose kung ano ang pinakamabigat doon sa mga criteria na yon. Pero based on my experience, ang pinakamabigat doon is the inventory. Siyempre, how they can measure, how they can put you on the buy box if you don't have an inventory. Okay? So, next slide. Punta tayo sa next slide. The product details. Okay? For every product that you can find on Amazon, okay, there is what we call the product details. Papunta tayo sa item na ito. Scroll down tayo. Saan makikita yung product details? Dito sa baba. What you can see normally is the product dimension, item model, first date when it was available, manufacturer, the ASIN, and the bestseller rank and customer's review. Ito yung pinaka-importante sa product details. Tatandaan niyo yan, ito ang mga pinaka-importanting information. Okay, whenever you are trying to do a product research. Okay, ASIN stands for Amazon Standard Identification Number. This is unique per item, per SKU, or per variation. Okay, unique ito. This is unique for every item on Amazon. Pero if you are selling the same item, halimbawa ito, ilan ang seller nitong item na to?
Apat, coach.
4. Dapat, coach.
Apat. Apat ang seller. Number 1, yung buy box winner, at may other 3, right? So, apat ang seller nito. Now, do they have the same ASIN for this particular item?
No.
Yes, coach.
Yes.
Yes.
They have the same ASIN.
Same.
Okay? It is the same ASIN for each item. Okay? Na similar at same brand. It is the same brand Papillon. This is Papillon, same item. Okay? And other sellers are selling the exact same thing. Okay? Yun ang tinatawag natin Amazon Identification Number. Again, pupunta tayo dyan mamaya. Just want to show you that. And the BSR, ito yung tinatawag na BSR or bestsellers rank. This is for this particular item. Scroll tayo ng konti. Pang ilan itong item na ito?
4,505, sir.
Very good. So, is that good? Is that bad?
Good.
Good, sir.
That's right. If the item gets a lower BSR, because the lower, the better. Okay? Ibig sabihin, maganda yung performance ng item na inyong tinitinda. Okay? So, the lower, the better. Okay, so most of the clients, kapag nagpapahanap sila ng product, they would love you to search for 50,000 BSR pababa. Okay, may ibang client 200,000 pababa. Yun ang gusto nila. So, can you find me an item na ang BSR is 200,000 pababa with an ROI of 20% or a margin of 20%, something like that. You might encounter some clients na ganon. Okay? Again, hindi naman tayo masyadong magpo-focus sa product research. Okay. So again, next. So mapapansin ninyo, this particular ranking is under health and household. Ito ang tinatawag na category. Okay, under health and household category, pang 4,505 siya. Okay? Now, halimbawa ako ay nagtitinda ng ballpen. Nagtitinda ako ng ballpen, halimbawa. Ang category na yon might fall on school supplies or office supplies. Halimbawa, ang kanyang ranking is 4,505. It is the same with this particular back massager. Okay? That is okay. Kasi per category, iba ang nandun sa number na yon. Iba yung number 1 ng office supplies, iba yung number 1 ng health and household, iba yung number 1 ng home supplies. Nagigets yung ganon?
Yes,
Yes,
coach.
coach.
Okay. So magkakaiba ang ranking o yung ranking ng mga item per category. Okay? Also, meron din tayong tinatawag na mga subcategory. Ito, electric back massagers. Okay? Under electric back massagers na category, number 15 siya. But under healthcare products, 1,168 siya. These are what we call the subcategories. Okay? So the category and the subcategories. Okay? Good na tayo dyan? Next, customers review. Okay? Pretty much na-discuss na rin naman natin yan. Pero I will discuss something here. Ito yung customers review is 4.4 out of 5. Again, nababago natin ito. Okay? We can change this manually? Hindi. Ibig sabihin lang nito, halimbawa tayo ay naka-receive ng survey na 1 star. Anong gagawin natin para ito ay mabago?
Contact si customer.
Yes, that's right. As we try to contact our customer and try to resolve the issue. Okay? Now, is that a 100% guarantee?
No,
No.
coach.
No.
Right. Hindi natin makokontrol. Even you provided excellent customer service, you provided what the customer wants, you provided a refund, hindi pa rin 100% guarantee na tayo ay papalitan nila ng magandang survey. But we still do that just in case. Okay? Hindi kasi tayo pwede mag-solicit ng survey. Hindi mo pwede sabihin na, bigyan mo naman ako ng 5, i-refund kita. Bawal yon. Kasi ikaw ay mababiolate mo ang isa sa mga rules ni Amazon. Mamaya di-discuss natin yon. Okay? So, yan ang customer's review. And you need your listing to have at least 3, 4, and 5 stars. Hindi pwede kang 2 for a very long time. Anong mangyayari kapag ang item mo have a survey of 2 or less?
Wala sa buy box.
Wala sa buy box, yes. What else?
Hindi na po magiging visible.
Wala na po sa listing.
Masusuppress. Okay? The item will be suppressed if your item is getting a score of 2 or less for a very long time. Okay? Amazon doesn't disclose pa. I don't know if there is a document saying how long, pero yun ang nangyayari. 2 star or less, nasusuppress siya. So anong nangyayari? Bakit sinusuppress ni Amazon yung mga item na low quality?
Para ma-maintain yung high standard, coach.
Para ma-maintain yung quality items nila Amazon. Kanino bang pangalan ng nasisira kapag kapag ang customer ay nakakabili ng pangit na item sa Amazon?
Kay Amazon, coach.
Right, kay Amazon. Halimbawa, ang pangalan ng seller na ito. Ang pangalan ng seller na ito is Zian HZP. Alam mo, bumili ako kay kay Zian HZP tapos sira. Ganun ba?
Amazon,
Hindi, coach.
Amazon.
sasabihin natin is bumili ako kay Amazon pero sira yung nakuha ko. Ganun ang ano, ganun ang mga customer. Ganun. Kapag bumili ba kayo kay Shopee, ay bumili ako kay doon sa Zian HZP. Bali yung nabili ko. Hindi ganun. Ang sasabihin natin, bumili ako sa Shopee. Bumili ako sa Shopee, ganito yung nakuha ko, sira. Maliit pala yung nabili kong kama, akala ko malaki, 2,000 lang. Yung pala miniature. Ayan. So those are the things that we might encounter. Okay, kaya Amazon is working on it, trying to make sure that the customers will be getting a high quality product. Again, Amazon is a customer-centric company. They really love their customers more than their sellers. Okay? Next. Okay, Amazon seller plan. Okay, meron tayong 2 types of plan. Professional and individual plan. Any one of you aware of these plans?
Yes, Coach.
Okay. Bibigyan ko lang kayo ng quick summary about these plans. Yung pinaka-importante lang sa store manager. Okay? Individual plan. Okay, under an individual plan, all right? Individual plan tayo. Kapag ako ay nagbebenta ng isang ballpen, okay, nagbebenta ako ng isang ballpen, nagkakahalaga ng $10. Okay, for every ballpen na mabebenta ko, Amazon will get 99 cents for every item sold. Okay? Halimbawa ako yung nagbebenta ng isang item, kada item na mabebenta, kakaltasan ko ng 99 cents. So kung ako ay nakabenta ng 1,000 item, magkano ikakaltas ni Amazon? May nagko-compute ba?
99,
990?
99.
999.
90?
99.
990.
Tama ba? 999. Tama ba?
990.
Ninety-nine.
Again, 1,000 units.
1,000.
1,000 times point
990.
990.
990.
Okay. So $99, 99 cents ang ikakaltas bawat item sold. Okay? Ngayon, under the professional, okay? I don't have to pay 99 cents per item sold, but instead, I just have to pay $39.99 per month. So, saan mas makakatipid?
Doon ako sa professional, Coach.
Sa professional.
Kasi regardless of the number of items sold, magbabayad lang ako ng $39.99. Correct?
Tama.
Yes.
Okay. Ganon. So, ganon siya. Ganon yung pinagkaiba ng individual and the professional plan. Now, may isa pang importante. Under the individual plan, meron tayong tinatawag na business model. Okay? Ganon din naman sa professional plan. May business model din. Ngayon, under the individual plan, isa lang ang business model. Ano yon? Yun ay tinatawag na FBM or tinatawag na Fulfilled by Merchant. Ibig sabihin nito, kung ako ay may stock sa aking warehouse, may stock ako sa bahay ko, yung stock ko nandun sa distributor, kami yung nagpapak, and then kami na rin yung magsi-ship pag may bumili doon sa listing ko sa Amazon. Walang involved na fulfillment center or Amazon fulfillment center. Under